The Housing Investment Trust is one of the nation's oldest and largest socially responsible investment firms. We've got nearly $4 billion under management from union pension funds across the country. Among our 350 investors are investors from all of the building trades, public pension funds, service and industrial unions. And investors are responding to the message that the HIT has delivered consistent returns over time because we invest almost entirely in obligations of the federal government, of federal government-sponsored enterprises, and state housing finance agencies. I think at this time of record high unemployment in the construction trades, the Construction Jobs Initiative is the most important thing that the Housing Investment Trust is undertaking. We saw it as being a very difficult goal to achieve when we were asked, but the Housing Investment Trust is in the business of achieving difficult goals. The goal of trying to create 10,000 construction jobs at a time when unemployment in some of the trades is 40%. I hear in some cities it's over 50% in some trades, is a daunting one. But we also saw an opportunity because so many traditional investors had fled the market for new construction with the collapse of so much of the financial industry in 2007 and 2008. So we saw that we had an obligation, we had a responsibility to our participants to do all we could to create construction jobs, and also the opportunity to step in where others were in retreat. We've made a lot of progress. The trust is active right now in cities coast to coast. We are not only financing new construction and substantial rehabilitation in different cities across the country, we're also financing some of the most important projects that these cities are trying to achieve. High impact projects for building the community, the projects that put the most men and women to work in the construction trades. We become a partner with the city, with the building trades, with the developers, with the other equity sources and other investors in the community. And as people learn that the Housing Investment Trust is a reliable partner, they come back to us repeatedly for financing. So one of the big lessons of this Construction Jobs Initiative is that where you're aggressive about planting the flag, where you make sure you have a good, secure investment opportunity, people in the community will work with you to create more opportunities and put more and more people back to work. A top priority of the Housing Investment Trust has always been to increase the supply of affordable housing by financing these housing developments. The two developments that are now underway in San Francisco include substantial affordable rental components. In New York, we have a tremendous amount of success financing affordable housing in the half-dozen projects that we've been able to get underway in partnership with the city. And in Boston, we're financing the redevelopment of public housing developments in 3 different neighborhoods in the city. And I will put that against the record of any affordable housing investor in the United States to match the trust's commitment and results that are delivered through the financing that we provide in affordable housing. So whether it's the Northeast or the industrial Midwest or the West Coast, the Housing Investment Trust has taken the opportunity and the need that exists in the construction trades to bring the benefit of our financing to bear, to put people back to work in the construction industry. The response we're getting from people is terrific.